Welcome everyone to my channel. My name is Jason, and if you like hiking, backpacking, and all the gear that goes along with it, then you came to the right place. Welcome back everyone. So we are in week 3 of my 52 hike challenge series here in 2020. I'm currently at the South Willamette Trail, and I got the dog with me over here. And we're going to be doing this little out and back trail. It's roughly about 5.1 miles. So he is just raring to go. He's already whining and stuff. So I'm going to get my gear together. We would love to have you come along with us. So if you're interested in seeing a little piece of Oregon, then stay tuned and we'll see you on the trail. So here's just a quick little look at that sign, Hardesty Mountain, number 3469, and then it just kind of gives you the trail map, of course, and this is kind of a mountain biking area as well, big mountain biking area, I guess. So anyways, well, we're gonna head right down on this trail and start hiking. First off, conditions kind of muddy. Let the dog off already, let him go so I can do some filming. Really close to the road, man. The traffic is just ripping by. Log trucks out here. This is logging country. So Francisca from Hike Oregon, she did tell me, I guess there was maybe a fire or something out here, that the trail was blocked. It has been cleared. I see a lot of areas where they've cut trees and just kind of moved them aside. So far so good. And it's not raining either. So the trail mildly starts going up right away and pulls away from that highway 58. So barely can hear the noise over there now. So this is just an out and back piece that I'm doing today. From looking on the map, it looks like it just kind of roams along the Willamette River through the forest. We'll see if we get any views. Not having any expectations, just hiking. Oh, here, looks like we came to an intersect. I'm gonna check this out. So this looks like it's Goodman Creek Trail 3461. Intersect. I don't believe that's me. I'm 3465, so I'm just going to keep going. Looks like we got our first bridge. Not anything special, just over a tiny little water flow through here. Yeah, you can just kind of tell a lot of trees down, but they've all been kind of cleared away. This trail was probably a mess a year ago, but they got it back in order. Looks good now. One good thing about having Zeus around is he's my early alarm detection system. If anything comes around. Downside is I'll probably never see any animals because he's either chasing them or running after them, and they're gone before I can even get there. Okay, so I made it to the split here. Got a little trail marker giving us information here. South Willamette Trail number 3465, Eula Ridge Trail, 5.1 miles. So that first little part, whatever that was, probably like maybe quarter, half a mile. That's in addition to that. So we're gonna head that way. Okay, so we just left the intersect and heading towards our destination area. This is going to, apparently from the read-up that I read, it is going to hit a creek, a sizable creek, because it is the winter. I'm here, it's January, I believe 16th if I'm not wrong. So the water should be pretty swollen, and apparently there's no bridge. So there is a log, but we'll see what that looks like. I may just kind of end it there and flip back, because it's not too much farther after that. It's really the end of the trail. I just hit a little bit of traces of snow here. First sight of that. It was supposed to have snowed here yesterday, but I think it's just a dusting, nothing big. So I'm not sure how clear that's coming out for you guys, but that is a dusting of snow up in the hills a little bit higher than where I'm at. So sorry about the jiggling, I'm doing this by hand. This is most definitely an old growth forest. It's just beautiful. Just kind of like last week. Very, very nice, mossy, full of ferns, big old trees, massive trees. A lot of more cut down ones on this trail though, since it was damaged. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm pretty dang excited for this year. If everything goes as planned, I'm gonna do more hiking this year than I've done in my entire life in 1 year. So it should be pretty amazing. I'm excited. I'm excited to explore some new territory. I haven't explored really that much new territory, or at least not this amount of it, for quite some time. Not since my 2017 Oregon through hike, the PCT. So very excited. Hopefully going to be able to bring some more people out with me to experience. My daughter's going to be with me every other weekend. Dog will be with me here and there. So can't wait. I want to share this with someone though. After last week, it kind of made me realize kind of do like hiking with people every now and again. So since I'm out here hiking, I might as well talk to you guys a little bit too. Besides the 52, all the 52 hikes I'm going to be doing from the Hike Oregon guidebook, let's talk about some other plans. So I'm going to be doing the Timberline Trail this year. Got a buddy that's going to be doing that with me. And then I haven't decided what section I'm going to do, but I am going to do a section hike on the PCT, possibly Washington, or I might just finish up a small portion of Oregon that I haven't completed yet on my through hike in 2017. Sorry about that. So there's just like a 90-mile section that I haven't done, so that would probably knock that out in like 3 or 4 days. So anyway, so those are a couple of things that I got planned. And then also I'm wanting to head over east and get back into like maybe the Eagle Caps or somewhere over there. Don't want to announce anything on that yet. Possibly going to be going with someone to go do that. I'm going to probably bring my daughter along for that. My aunt lives up in Baker, so we'll probably hit her house up and visit her a little bit while we're out there as well. So those are kind of the other little major hiking things I got going on besides these 52 hikes that I'm working on weekly. And then also I have tons of gear that I've got to preview and review and would like to show to you guys. So those will be coming sporadically, just here and there, when I can find time to do them. So, but thought I would give you guys a little update. So conditions, a little bit muddy, understandably. It's been raining and slushy snowing. It's that time of year, but it is awesome temperature out here. It's probably like 40, 41 degrees. I've got merino wool base layer bottoms and top, and then I just have this marmot kind of fleece technical top on over that, and I'm plenty warm, so very nice. Okay, I've encountered my first blowdown here. It's pretty sizable, so completely covering the trail. So I think I'm gonna have to climb up this little hill here to get around it. There's a creek right down over there that I'm hearing going. So that looks like my only way around. Fall short of crawling through it. Zeus just goes right through it. So yeah, that was a sizable lowdown, and I am officially dirty now. There's a kind of an opening over there. It looks like where the creek kind of goes through. Seeing traffic up there a little bit, a couple cars go by. So I'm still off the road, but not as far as I thought. I think this just kind of parallels the road, actually. It's just you're kind of back in a bit. That's a beautiful little creek. Nice. Okay, so that creek I am crossing, it looks like people have been using this log thing here just to cross over. It's all kind of worn on top. So that is the same way that I'm going to take as well. So I just had somewhat of a equipment failure. My phone, this cold is killing my phone battery. It was down to like 35%. Forgot to turn off all my antennas, so I turned off the Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, put it on airplane mode. Rookie mistake. So turned all those off. I did bring a backup battery, but for some reason that backup battery is like dead. It won't charge my phone. So I have my phone right now plugged into my gimbal because it works as a backup battery, but that's gonna sap the juice from my gimbal. So we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna hopefully get this phone charged up enough and then have enough juice to still film and use my gimbal too. Oh yeah, and I got a creek in the trail that I can't cross too. It looks like seasonal. So so I just came out to this road here behind me, and guess we're gonna cross over this. I can see the trail right across the way from us. So got the phone charged up a little bit more. So hopefully I'll be able to get through the whole hike. So after I cross that road, I've kind of just leveled off. I'm now going through a pretty beautiful section of the forest. It's nice and kind of level, not muddy anymore, which is nice. So I'm kind of thinking hopefully this battery is gonna last me to the end up here. I think I'm just gonna film for you guys just to the end. I'm not gonna film on the way back because you guys have seen that anyway. So anyways, so what we have here is its own little ecosystem. This is kind of like an old growth tree, and all the basically the spirillum moss and all this is kind of eating and growing another tree. It's all your fault, Francisca. You had to write that book with 52 hikes in it. Now I gotta do them. So it's starting to get a little bit misty out. Not really raining yet, just kind of misting. Haven't put on any rain jacket or anything like that yet. Don't really need to. Oh, interesting. Kind of starting to get that Darwin look a little bit. That, you know, the beard here. With the exception that I'm 6 inches shorter. I don't have those beautiful blue eyes. And I don't really have hardly any hair up here. But who cares about the details, right? All right, well, enough of the shenanigans. I'm gonna get back on the trail. Got a beautiful little creek down here. I see the trail going to it, and I'm heading that way. So I don't see this creek on the map, but there's a little log here to cross over. And I looked at the GPS for all trails, and it looks like I'm maybe like a mile and a half before the end of the trail. So made some good time. I was kind of doing a little, not quite trail running, trail jogging. This seems to be a great little trail for that. I'd say during the more drier months, this would be a great trail running trail for people that do that type of stuff. So once I left that creek down there, straight up. So I'm having to take breaks because I feel my heart beating out of my chest. I can't wait to get in shape. I will. It's going to take a few months of doing this, but I will get those trail legs back one way or another. So I've been booking it down the other side of that hill. I crested over there on the top. It's just been going downhill now, and then I've been kind of running in some, like, you know, trail stuff that's been made. It's just big logs I've cut and kind of moved over on the side. It sounds like I'm coming up on a creek up here. I can kind of hear water going. So I'm gonna keep going that way. And when we get over there, I'll show you what I found. Well, it really wasn't much of a creek, just a little stream coming through here. Just kind of some runoff coming through, pipe through the trail here. But it sounded pretty loud from the trail back there. Okay, well, I was closer to the end than I thought. And this is the creek that I heard. This is the creek right before it starts heading back up the trail right there. And then that's just gonna lead out to that next trailhead, and I'm not going to go up there because there's no reason to. And then the trail just kind of continues on to do the summit hike, and I'm not doing that today anyways. So I'm going to chill out right here by this little beautiful creek, have a snack with Zeus dog, and then we'll head back that way. So me and Zeus are hanging out down here by the creek. I threw on the Outdoor Research Foray Gore-Tex rain jacket. This thing is awesome. Gonna be doing my full review on this soon. I've had this thing out multiple times, probably at least 5 or 6 times in the rain. So we'll talk about that another time. We're just gonna have some snacks today. I got some beef jerky, some caramel chocolate, salted caramel chocolates, and then where they're original, I'm gonna have some of those on the trail too, and then some, I think there's granola in there too. So kind of more like a through hiker snack more than like a lunch or anything like that. So I didn't want to cook or do anything like that, so I'm just trying to keep it simple. And then the undisclosed beverage, I mean, got to thinking I probably shouldn't be putting any beverage names on my channel, because eventually that's going to be a copyright issue, I'm sure. So anyways, we're gonna chill here right by the creek for a little bit, and then head back to the trailhead. That'll be 2 seconds for you guys, 2.5 hours for me. So we'll see you back at the trailhead. So I made it back to the road. We're about 3/4 of the way back. Not one single person did I see on the trail, which is rare and amazing, especially for filming, because I can do all the crazy stuff that I do out here and don't have to worry about bumping into that random hiker, freaking them out with my antics. So anyways, it's kind of just been raining, misting off and on, not anything horrible, not torrential downpours or anything, just kind of light misting. So heading that way on the home run. See you back at the trail. I made it. I made it. So all silliness aside, great forest, amazing hike. But for me personally, it just lacks that wow factor of a river, a lake, or a peak. But this time of year, being the winter, it's a great option. I would also love to hear about what you think of my content. Please, give me a like if you like it. Make a comment down in the comment section below. If you want to be a troll, leave a comment. There's plenty of room down there as well. I need some laughs too. So if you've made it this far in the video, please hit that subscribe button, ding that bell. I would love to have you a part of my channel. I've got 52 hikes I'm going to be doing this year. I've got 3 multi-day backpacking trips that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to sprinkle in a bunch of gear reviews as well. So stay tuned. So next week I've got Silver Creek Falls, the Trail of 10, some of the most beautiful waterfalls in the state of Oregon. So anyways, stay tuned and I will see you next week for that hike.